What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be looking at Renato Sanches. As you can see, we have already finished Lozano. That review is up already, so definitely check that one out if you haven't already. Renato Sanches, actually I probably should have done first because he looks the better player. Let's have a look at a few of his stats. Seeing as though he is a centre mid, already 4-star weak foot, very nice. 3-star skills, not amazing. 5'9", high attacking, work rate and defensive. Pace wise, it's good for a centre mid. Shooting, average, good shot power. Passing, 89 short pass, which is always fantastic. 82 long pass, that's decent. 78 vision, not bad. 69 curve, little on the low end. Then we've got 83 agility, 97 balance. That's a lovely balance stat right there. 78 reactions, 83 ball control, as well as dribbling. 73 composure, 76 interceptions, 81 defensive awareness. 94 aggression, 90 stamina, 79 strength, 84 jumping. So, we have got a very well-balanced card right here. Everything's above 80, bar from his defending, which, to be honest, is 2 away. I can kind of live with that. The SBC to start with, I was thinking it looked really expensive for an 84 rated card, but then I did look into his stats and I thought, you know what, we've got to give it a try. Every one of these is pat pulled. I'm going to have to really grind my ass off to get back to where we were, because obviously we have been doing a few of these SBCs recently due to the fact that there is no loans, but we will get to see Renato hopefully walk out, which I believe we do, or at least the animation anyway. Just loved seeing this animation of special cards, and actually he has walked out as well, so not bad. I like the look of this card. I'm hoping he's going to be quite good. We are going to use him, I believe, in Foot Champs if we can fit him into a team, so we are going to be looking at doing that. That should be quite fun. So let's get into it. He looks relatively decent. He's got more in-game stats than Sissoko, but is he as good? That is the question. I don't think he will be, but I'm hoping for the price that he is, he's going to be a relatively decent player. So if we go into the Foot Champs mode, and we'll sort out the squad from there. I'm thinking I already know where he's going. I want to say he's going to be replacing Conte, but we will see how that goes. Obviously, as you can see, Lozano was set up in this team. And personally, just if you've not seen it, I really didn't like him. I don't know. I felt like he's not worth the coins whatsoever. That's just a personal opinion of him. Go and have a look at the video if you want to have a look at the full review. We were rocking the 4-3-3-4. So if I just go like this, so if I bring Conte down here, we bring Neymar back up, we bring Sissoko off for De Jong, we bring Messi onto the right wing, put him there, put Zidane there, and then change that round like that, move that there for Semedo, and then we go ahead and whack our Portuguese friend in. That should, I want to say, give us the full chem, but I want to be double sure. Still gives us 7. So, what can I do formation wise? That doesn't do anything for me. He needs the full chem realistically. So, how do I get him in this formation? What about that 4-5-1 that I was just in? Surely if I put you... Oh, I went back. So surely if I put De Jong where Messi is, so he gets the chem there. I don't think he'll be on full chem, but I suppose I could deal with that. It's mainly getting Renato on full chem. That's the aim. That's what I need to do. So if we go like that, he gets that there. That still only gives him 6. So we've got to think outside the box here. So I'll come back with a formation. So we have got the formation. Personally, I've gone with Mbappe off chem. I'm really not too fussed with him. I feel like he definitely can do work. So that is perfectly fine for me. Chemistry style wise though, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at more of a box-to-box midfielder more than anything. I feel like he can do it all. So I'm debating whether to whack an engine on him or go more on the kind of defending attacking side. So we could go with Gladiator and really try that out. Yeah, we'll give him a go with this, because then we've got a good balance of the two. I've never used this chem style before, so it's just trying things out, to be honest. With these sort of cards, it's nice to see what you can actually do with them. Realistically, his pace, I'm quite happy to be at 83. I don't need him bombing down the wings or anything like that. Passing wise, I think short and long pass, he's not going to do any crossing. Dribbling looks relatively okay. So we'll try him off on the Gladiator, see what he does. I will have a look and see what that actually does raise his shooting and defending too, because that obviously will give him a big boost in both. So we will have a look and see what that actually does raise him to. So the team we're against in our first Foot Champs games is Sissoko, Mahrez, Paulinho, Rivaldo, Neymar, Telles, Carlos, PK, Semedo, ter Stegen. Not a bad team. Not a bad team at all. Few random people here and there, but quite a solid team. Rivaldo, I really wish they didn't do him dirty with his weak foot, because literally the guy would be another Socrates, another Kaká without that. He's got incredible stats. It's literally just that one 2-star weak foot that he's got. I think it's his weak foot anyway. I'm pretty sure it's not his skill moves. Oh, Renato Sanches winning the ball back. That's already brilliant. We'll go this way, even though I knew that would happen. Semedo's going to win the ball back and lose it, but get the free kick. Renato. Gets it to Messi. Messi gets tackled. Renato, beautiful challenge. Sanchez, beautiful ball to Mbappe. Zidane, oi, that's a good tackle from him, but that's lovely play already from Sanchez. Go on, get to it. Oh, went for it, just went for it. You know what, you never know. Sometimes, I don't think in general if I was going to keep that ball and kind of pass it again, I feel like the keeper would have been back in net anyway. So, worth the chance. We're breaking him down slowly. It's going there. He's quite a good defender of the ball. He's getting in that last challenge. Kind of just enough to say like, oh, hold on. What? How is that not a free kick? Mbappe. Fantastic. Fantastic play right there. Really, really good shot from him. First time shot, because I thought, you know what, he's going to tackle me if I take a touch. So we just get that first one on. Beautiful. Kind of swerves into the net as well. Oh, that's going to be a goal. Oh, why did the keeper have to push it to him? Unfortunately, he has scored. Personally, completely non-deserved. That's his... I think he's one of his first shots, to be honest with you. But... hey ho, you can't win it all the time. The keeper just completely passed it back to him. Gives him a nice and easy opportunity. Van Dijk, not really a lot he can do with a volley there unless he puts his head in the way, I don't know. So going into this second match, obviously we're going into division rivals. Can't be bothered with Foot Champs, especially when I want to try and use somebody. But Renato Sanches was fantastic in that match. Really decent. Would I say he's as good as Sissoko? Probably not. I felt like Sissoko offers that little bit more going forward, but also that little bit more going back. In terms of box to box, both of them were fantastic getting up and down. Renato played really well on the floor with the ball. I did know as well that a Gladiator would give him 86 shooting and 87 defending. So mix that in with every other stat. We'll have a look at the end and just show you what sort of stat-wise we're looking at with that. But... a fantastic card for 30 to 40k, and if you can get this card done with a lot of untradables, you're really in the money with him. That's a fantastic turn by Mbappe. He's not, I was going to say, he's not going all the way there. Oh, he's going to go all the way though there. Oh, I've left him too much. Okay, oh, he's tried to sweat. Okay, he's sweated. Fair enough. Oh, I didn't mean to bring Alisson out so much. Son again. Honestly, when I played with Son, he was utter crap. When I play against him, he destroys me every single time. And in that other match, Son was the only player actually getting through and who he was passing to. I personally don't know what I've got to do with Son to actually get him to do something for me. I think I used his team of the group stage in cam, centre forward, striker and left mid. And yet every position, bar from maybe left mid, because it's an easier position to make look good. All he's got to do is go down a wing, pass it in, and then let the others shoot. Apart from that, literally, he did nothing for me. So I don't get where everyone's getting this shooting montage of him from. And, oi, that's a great block from him. There we go, Sanchez. Get that 1-2. Oh, get that 1-2. Get that left foot on the go. Header. Oh, Sanchez, why couldn't he be? Literally, Sissoko would have got that. 6'1". Sissoko would have headed that. Oh, that's a good turn. He's going to get Sonnen through, but he's going to go one back to Mane. Virgil. Big Verge saving the day. Messi. Oh, no, good tackle. Sanchez. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Open space. He's going to find Mbappe. He's going to do the little heel to heel. He's going to go with a fake shot. Fantastic goal. Mbappe is by far one of my favourite players. Really, really good in that up front zone. Going to be the first guy to 1,000 goals if he doesn't get a special version in my team. But look at that. Like heel to heel. To a little kind of scoop turn. Fake shot. Left foot. Far right post. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And for what I packed him. For how much he's worth, I think he's worth every single dollar that you pay for him. He's going to go for that Mane. Oh, wait, no Dembele. Oh, no, edit. There we go, and away. Sanchez again, leading the break. Neymar sees Messi on that side. Still sees Messi. Here we go, this is Messi's turn. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to get tackled. Okay, he's going to win it back. You can't let Messi have that much space. We're going to go for this outer one from Mbappe. He's going to flick it. He's going to hit it. Oi. Oi, he's took it off me. And Semedo won't turn. Just think, you ain't getting past that easily. No. You're going to have to pass it first. Verge. Is he going to cut in? No, he's not going to cut in. He's going to try and pass it in. That's a good ball. But penalty? Did anyone fall over? I need to see the replay of that. I did not see anything there. Good goal. Fair enough. I didn't see the penalty in my opinion, but hey ho. Messi. Oh, Messi, you do not let him have that much space. If you can get him on that finesse left foot just outside the box with no one in front of you, he ain't missing. Look at him. He's running everywhere. It's a top peach left bins. Beautiful from Messi. We've managed to get back in the lead now. This is how it should be. Hopefully we can see the game out. Renato Sanches, actually well worth the coins in my opinion. I really think he's a solid card. And the fact that obviously there isn't a huge selection of midfielders in the league. You've got the Verratti, who, is he really playable? He's okay at best. I wouldn't say he's massively playable. You've got the Futmas Thiago Mendes, who again is a nice card, but if you didn't do the SBC, didn't do the objective, then you have no chance of getting him. So there's one ticked off the list if you don't do him. And then apart from that, I'm struggling to think now, but more than likely we'll have some sort of flashback there. Fabregas normally is one to get a flashback, so we will see something like that. Oh, and I don't know why I passed it. I should have just smashed it with Zidane, to be honest. Neymar. Oh, and he lifts him as well. The finesses are coming out today. Fantastic work. The precision on that, loops it over the keeper. Not quite top bins like Messi, but beautiful nonetheless. 4-2, looking like we're comfortably getting this game up now. We've really hit our stride with him. I think he's getting a bit frustrated. He tends to be now kind of passing erratically like that. Not really thinking what he was doing, because to be honest, when he went 2 up, or 1 up in 2-1, I felt like he could get more and more because he was starting to break down my team. Now we've managed to kind of get ahead. I feel like he's literally just doing stuff like that. He's not thinking about it. Takes an extra touch like he was to start with. He would then be looking at something like this. And that is it. That is the game. 2 games, 1 lost, which, to be honest, was a bit hit and miss in Foot Champs. And then a solid performance here. Really decent from Renato Sanches. Completely dominated the game in every aspect of the pitch. He did have a good start, but then once the goals started flying in, he just completely flustered himself and we just went away with it. So, like I say, with Renato Sanches, probably a little bit more of a budget Sissoko. I think Sissoko was a fantastic card, but the price of him for me was just that little bit too high for someone who necessarily wouldn't get in the team every single game. More than likely I'm going to change him up at some point. But Renato, for a Ligue 1 player in the central midfielder, I think for 30-40k, he's 100% worth it. He managed to get through in goals, he managed to tackle, he managed to go ahead and play up the pitch. He's a perfect box-to-box midfielder. The only thing that I'd probably say he needs more of is a skill move. 4-star skill moves would be doing him perfectly. And then maybe some height, but again, in this game that isn't really too much of an issue. Every other stat, like I say, 86 shooting, 87 defending with a gladiator on, I think that's perfectly fine. You'll then have, 83 pace, 86 shooting, 81 passing, 83 dribbling, 87 defending, and 86 physical. That for me is a class box-to-box midfielder, and I think he's going to be absolutely wonderful for everybody. So, in general, I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. I think he was a fantastic midfielder. Really decent box-to-box. If you compare him to Sissoko, I think Sissoko, personally for me, was that little bit better. But for a Ligue 1 player, Portuguese League, which can link with quite a few decent players, icons as well, and Neymar and Mbappe, I think he's a world-class player on this at the minute. So hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.